Oi pessoal, eu sou a Misla e hoje trouxemos para vocês uma entrevista com a cantora e compositora G.E.M, que só foi possível através do convite da agência Star News.
So it was all from the prophecy from 10 years ago, right? 10 years ago, somebody prayed for me, and then she told me that one day I'll be singing in Spanish. So after 10 years, now here I am. It was because last year when I was releasing the Chinese version of Revelation, and there were a lot of fans from South America giving me support, and then they made Portuguese version, Spanish version of my song Gloria. And then all of a sudden I was like, you guys put in a lot of effort to learn my song, to translate my song and to do the covers. And then I just remember the prophecy from 10 years ago. And then I was like, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna learn something for you guys.
E ela passou isso muito nos MVs das músicas, né? Eu assisti todos. E essa questão da profecia é muito legal, porque dá pra ver isso um pouquinho no conceito que ela usou nos vídeos das músicas.
So I think all my inspiration came from God. Because first of all, in the lyrics, when I was writing the lyrics, it was like a conversation with God. There were 7 songs, letters to heaven, and there are 7 songs, letters from heaven. So it's like I shared a lot of my struggles, my hurts, disappointments, my questions, and then there are songs that I share about how I feel like my prayers are being answered. And it's like a really genuine conversation that I had with God. So I would say, yeah, my inspiration came from God. Right. So I remember when I was writing the story for the 14th episode of the music videos, it was about the time that Facebook changed their name to Meta. And so everybody was talking about, oh, the metaverse, metahuman. And then it just all of a sudden popped up in my idea to think about, it's actually an escape of, it's like a metaphor. When, you know, sometimes when people is like so afraid of facing themselves, they would be hiding behind works or hiding behind different phases. They try to make themselves busy so that they don't have to deal with their pains. So now I feel like, oh, this meta-human stuff, there would be a lot of people hiding behind it. So I wrote a story about this, and I tried to reflect that I tried to reflect to myself, actually, like, am I actually doing the same? So the funny thing is, when I finished writing the story, I thought that the story was a fake story that I came up with, right? But I realized that I actually project myself into the 2 characters. So the meta-human, Gloria, was actually like the very confident me who is always like cheerful and positive on stage. And when I go back to my own room and have my own space, I'm like, I have my dark sides. I have pains that I have to deal with. So yeah, I think it's not so much about AI. It's just a metaphor that I try to use to present that we are hiding behind a lot of stuff, hiding our insecurities.
Interessante como ela conseguiu casar essa questão da profecia, né, que ela teve com esse lado mais distópico, esse lado mais meta-humano, é bem interessante.
To be honest, I don't know what to expect. Because this is like a new place for me, new area, and I'm doing something that is just so new to me, and I don't even have the judgment to know that am I doing my 100% or am I giving 80%? Like I feel like I'm giving 100%, or like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't even, this is too new. I don't even know what is the potential, and I don't even know what is my potential. And but if I go back to 15 years ago when I first make my music, I remember I used to be very, like the heart was very pure. It's like wherever people want to hear me, I want to sing for them. It's just that simple. And last year when I saw there's a lot of people leaving me supportive comments from South America, I just want to sing for them.
Muito caloroso para receber o pessoal que quer chegar aqui, né? Que tem essa intenção de chegar aqui. A gente recebe com muito carinho.
I think when I was younger, I used to do music that I like, and I always try to stay true to myself. But I think one difference is back then is more like is more like a hobby for me, is more like a passion for me, that this is something that I like to do. But now it has so slowly turned into, this is my calling. This is why I'm here. This is why I'm born. I feel like it's not just about making music. Music is one of the tools. It's about my life. It's about why this life exists. It's for me to use my life story, whatever that I have experienced, to encourage a lot of people who might be facing similar challenges. And I think this is the only difference that is between the music that I make now and the music that I made back then. Right. So the first single, Gloria, is definitely the beginning of the whole story, because I still remember it was the very first time that I thought I literally hear God calling me. So it happened in the shower. I was taking a shower, and I remember I was going through some really hard times, and I was praying. I had a habit praying when I was showering, and you know, in the shower is very echoey. All of a sudden in my mind, there's a melody just pop up. Gloria! Just all of a sudden I was singing it to myself. But in that echoey environment, it just feels like I was singing it, but it was God calling me. So it's that very sweet and somehow interesting feeling. So I could never forget about that. And that was the beginning for this song, Gloria. And I believe that it was the beginning of God actually calling my life, calling me to him. And the second song, Hell, actually it was like sometimes when we've been through our hard times, it feels like hell is just around us. Hell is not somewhere else. It's just where I am. And I think a lot of the times it's created by your fear. It's created by jealousy. It's created by insecurities. All of these things that you are not sure about who you are. You're not sure that you are loved. You can't hold on to the truth that you're loved. And that's where hell is. And for me and you, to me, is a bittersweet song. What I mean by that is, I feel like the world is very disappointing, making me very upset. But at the same time, I know there's a place that I can go to, which now to me is my prayer. It's like my prayer is a time that I enjoy with just me and God. But back then I was searching for this place, this secret place that I can not have to worry about how everybody else is thinking about me. So I was searching for this place, and I thought it was coming from human. I thought it was coming from love relationship or friends or I don't know where. But now I know it's me and God. So currently I am preparing for my next tour, and the theme is Revelación, and I'm really excited. And this has been 5 years since my last tour. So definitely I would love to bring this tour to Brazil. And I just really want to tell my fans here that I'm so thankful and I'm so blessed to have them, because if it wasn't for their support from last year when I was releasing the Chinese version of this album, and I saw a lot of supportive comments and the Spanish or Portuguese cover that they did, I probably wouldn't have made this Spanish album. So yeah, they contribute a lot in the journey, and it is a pleasure for me to learn the whole album in a new language, just for them to be like connecting with the message in a more direct way.